All right, so we're going to bring Market Week, a stock market analysis to you right now. But the stock market is sinking big. What is it sinking from? Well, the stock market caught, but we just named it, SpecVid21 virus. Speculation virus discovered in 21. That's how it got named by me. And that's the stock market that is moving down now very quickly. Maybe we'll even have some merchandise for you with that. SpecVid21 virus, it's what the stock market has just caught. Let's talk a little bit more about that while we looked at the 1 to 3 month view of the stock market. So we're going to put up the SPY chart, and I had the gold chart up here, so we're going to move it to SPY. Here is the huge upside move, and we'll look back here from 2016 and that mini bear low and that huge rally and the giant megaphone that's been forming. Now, all of these yellow areas that you see, if you're new to this show, are the areas where you get into the declining phases of cycles. Let me just get a little closer view as we look at this megaphone, and you get a good sense for how this lines up. So each of these declining phases, when each of these minor cycle and dominant cycles line up, is when the biggest risk to the downside comes. Some of them are small corrections, some of them are huge ones. This was 23% right there. This was 35% in the COVID panic, which was very anomalous because it bounced right back up. So this wasn't any kind of a bear market. For those people that say that the bear market ended and the bull market started here, well, that's a bunch of bull. I mean, it just does not qualify as a bull market, as a bear market, because it was just about 20 days long, and that's not what a bear market is. A bear market really causes indigestion, causes deleveraging, and that's not what we have going on right now. For the last number of weeks, and you can watch our year-end special, which is up on YouTube or on our website, we talked about the stock market making a higher high into early January, continuing and then likely getting into the period of risk between late January and early March. And that is where we are right now. You see in here, as you had that big decline where these were nesting right over there, you also had this decline over here where it did the same thing, 10.8%. And we talked in here about a decline of about 6% to 10% in the market right over there. And that decline that we have been talking about, you could see it very clearly beginning right now into the yellow zone. This is an engulfing pattern this week. It is a warning that something significantly has changed. This rally took you right up into this fib extension level right over there and is now turning down. We said that likely what was coming was a first leg to the downside and then an upside test in May, June. We still think that's coming. We don't know if this decline is going to take you only down to the support at 360 on the spiders, 353, 345, or down here, which would be about a 17% decline at about 321. So these are very, very significant support levels. We think that 6%, 10% is basically a given, that's what's going to happen in here. Why is that? Well, these cycle rhythms, they really speak to that. On top of that, the stock market caught SpecVid21. It's the virus that now has it. What is SpecVid21? Well, there are symptoms. The muscles of the market weaken. Well, you can see that happening as these FANG stocks start to move down pretty significantly. It gets very tired. The patient gets really tired from that. Also, what happens is the patient gets a detachment from reality. Well, you've seen that. GameStop, $500, AMC, these massive gains. If that isn't a detachment from reality, then I don't know what is. And then, of course, it has big mood swings. And that's what we're really seeing. And you can't really make it be better until it can lay down for a while and then maybe get some more oxygen. That is what's going on right now. This market has the virus, SpecVid21, and that is what's going on right now. Is this a major top in the market? Well, I don't really know that. I do feel like if we get a sizable decline in here, that we're going to get that rebound that takes you out into that period, out into that May-June period. In the meantime, the risks are high when we look at this. The timing really was right for this to happen, and you can really see that the patient is diseased. And this is just the beginning of the selling on this engulfing bar that you see right over here. Can the market come back from this with investors absolutely disillusioned, not understanding the market, having no clue that what it means when a stock detaches from reality, like GameStop, where you're no longer investing in the company, but you're just, you're gambling, you're shooting craps, you're playing hot potato if you're buying it, hoping that there's the next fool that's going to come and buy it at a higher price. Investors are not going to want to be exposed in that kind of a market. That's what we have going on right now, and the risks are really high. I've been saying for the last 2 months, based on these valuations in the stock market, if you are not going to sell now, when will you sell? Probably never, because if this market gets hit big, you're not going to sell. You're going to want to wait for a rebound, and then you're susceptible to being caught in something much, much bigger. I've been talking about this period of risk, and it is here. That is a look at the SPY, the cyclical patterns, the period that we were in right in here where it nested to the downside, the period right in here where it's doing the same thing, and the time frame here is into late February, early March. That gives you a pretty risky month coming up right in here that we see for the stock market. Absolutely crazy market that we've seen in here, and I'm telling you, I've been a trader for 46 years. I've seen every bull market, bear market, and crash since May 20th of 1974 when I became a CBOE member, and I have never seen the craziness that we're seeing right now in the markets. And this is a market with risk. For those of you that are new to what we bring here at askSlim, we just put out an amazing special for you. We have revamped, we're expanding our level 1 membership. The idea is that we want to bring in thousands of you. We want to bring in people that are not familiar with the amazing work that our team does and really be able to get a taste of it, spend almost no money. Our new level 1 membership, which is really the entry level, doesn't mean you have to be an entry level trader or investor, but the entry level to askSlim to really get a sense for what we're doing. And this is not entry level content that you get from us, believe me. You're going to get our Slimulator Momentum Tracker. It has over 1,000 symbols. You can scan and sort. What will you be scanning on? Our momentum indicators. We have them all built in with our algorithms in 3 different time frames. What it turns out is a sum of the evidence to give you a directional bias. This is for investors or position traders. It looks at a 3-month plus window. So a lot of what we do is for traders and short-term traders. You've seen that, but we built this amazing app that you access through the askSlim site. There's unbelievable sorting abilities, scanning abilities, and we have 20 different canned groups in there for you to be able to scan. You'll be able to see the percentage of gainers and losers, all of the directional information on all of them. It is amazing. It will blow you away. You're also going to get our stock index report, weekly report that's put out by Matt. Amazing technical analysis, charts on the major indexes, and all of our work that you see goes really into that. And again, it's a weekly, it's for a little longer term look at the markets. You're also going to get our Spider weekly review, a little longer term look at the major sectors of the markets. You're going to get this really is incredible, our new trader and investor workbench. You can organize, prioritize, you can save, you can track your analysis. We built worksheets in there for you to so easily put in to save the work that you do. You can put notes in there. You can upload charts. you can just absolutely have the easiest way to organize your work and save it and be able to call it back up. It's fantastic. You're going to get the askSlim show archive, the Market Week show archive. You'll be able to go in there and review our analysis and the things that we've shown in here week after week. We do live shows also for our members. They're about 70 minutes long where we do teaching and analysis, and we answer questions. So you're going to be getting those live replays, and we're going to invite you into those live events at times, and you're going to get all of our member special videos that we put up also for our level 1 members, free members. We're going to make sure that you get those also. All of that, can you imagine? $14.95 a month, and if you take it for a quarter, it's $30. All of this, all of our amazing work, 3 analysts working for you. This is absolutely incredible. We want you to become part of the askSlim community. You will not believe what you're going to get when you do this. $14.95 a month. Spend $30 for the quarter. You'll get a good feel about what we're going to bring you and our workbench. It's just going to keep getting better and better. It's like a hub of the askSlim website and our analysis, and just absolutely fantastic. Go to askSlim.com to join. If you have any questions on this, write them to Matt at askSlim.com. $30 for a quarter for all of this. Go there right now and sign up. Thanks a lot.